What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to today's video on how to find crypto projects in 2023. Now, this approach is not really applied by many people, given that the way crypto projects are advertised in today's day and age, you just go to Twitter, someone's talking about it, share this tweet, retweet, and they build this hype about this coin. Unfortunately, a lot of people get involved in these sort of things and they end up losing money. In today's video, I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can navigate the crypto space to improve the odds of a project that you're invested in to stand the test of time. When someone steps into the crypto space, this is usually the practice that they go through. They'll make their way over to CoinMarketCap and try and find crypto coins that have recently just been listed, and they hope that they're really cheap, and then they'll throw a couple of $100s in that coin. What other information do you get from a new coin that's going to make you want to buy it? When you're looking for a crypto coin, you go to the chart first. Look to see if it's experienced a bullish run. Look to see if it's actually stood the test of time. Now, Dash, at its highest point, went to $476. Now it's trading at $44. We mentioned earlier on about the developers. Well, look at the roadmap for Dash. Up until the first quarter of 2022, they were completing the majority of their roadmap. Now we're going into the second quarter of 2022. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Going into the third quarter, nothing's happened. The fourth quarter, nothing's happened. Well, what does that say to you? Where are the developers? Why aren't they actively working? Now, it might not mean that the developers have left, but they are behind nearly a year on their roadmap. Why? These are the things that you really want to be focusing on when you're diving into crypto coins. If I'm going to go and buy a stock, for example, like Amazon, I want to know what Amazon's doing. Well, I know that there's volume behind Amazon because there's $847 billion worth of a market cap in that asset. I can see management owns 13% of it. Funds own 39% of it. I go into their quarterly earnings and I can see how business is conducting itself on a quarterly basis. This is what you would naturally do when you're investing in stocks before you buy a stock at $83. Using information about the background. What's the team doing? How's it looking in the near future? Then you make your decision. But to simply just go over to CoinMarketCap and hope that one of these bad boys is going to turn you into a multimillionaire because you brought $10 of it, get that mindset out your mind. Cryptocurrency is all about payments. That's why Bitcoin was created. So naturally, I want to get involved in projects that involve payments. Companies like Alchemy Pay, these guys are involved in the payments in cryptocurrency. These guys all look for how to merge mainstream payment systems with cryptocurrency. So this is where you're able to establish the difference between a project that is just looking for the pump and dump scenario as opposed to a project that genuinely wants to create a service or a product that is going to be built to stand the test of time. Now, once I've got that information, I'll then go look to see where I can buy this coin. Is it liquid? Is there interest in the coin? Now, you can use information like how many people are holding it, how many addresses are there. But it's no different to looking for stocks. You're looking for the commitment from the inside rather than the commitment from the outside. Because if Alchemy Pay, for example, do decide to take off, they would have a framework that's going to make sure that they can provide their service for when the mainstream and cryptocurrency come together to start the Web3 processing, for example. I hold XRP. That's a payment system coin. Now, XRP is going through a lot right now with the court case, but nonetheless, if it can withstand the test of time in a bearish market and a court case at the same time, then you're onto a good project. We know the developers. We know the owners. So you can see that as long as these owners and developers are still working behind the scene, you are improving the odds of your project being a viable investment. Just be cautious when you do go out and invest in projects. If it's exciting, you might want to sit back and just make sure that you're not having the wool pulled over your eyes. Now, I'm not saying that NFTs are bad or gaming projects are bad, but it's no different to you going and buying stock on the stock market. You wouldn't get involved in a stock that not many people are interested in terms of buying and selling. So you look for volume. Likewise, you're going to look for projects in the crypto space that have endorsement because of the project. I've said it before, guys. Ethereum, could it surpass Bitcoin? Principally as a technology, maybe. But as a payment system, Bitcoin will always be the king. Now, firstly, if you haven't done so already, get yourself over to the Traders Reality website where you can download the hybrid system indicators free of charge. All you need to do is go to the Traders Reality homepage, then go to the Start Here tab and work your way through the steps where you join the Discord, download the necessary tools, which we're going to go through in a minute, and then, of course, put the add-ons and then check out the Patreon for more in-depth strategies using the hybrid system. Let's get over to the charts and start breaking down a few projects that we could be getting involved in once the market decides to turn back up. The first thing you've got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Before anything can happen, we need to see money coming back into cryptocurrency. As it stands, the crypto market cap is currently at $777 billion. At the highs, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency overall came in towards nearly the $3 trillion mark. Great. So we're minus $2.3 trillion. So if we're going to ever see an all-time high in Bitcoin again, we need $2.3 trillion to come back into the marketplace. Now, the market is motivated by news. And you can see that happen today. Bitcoin reacts to the news that came out for the US, tried to make it above its daily open, couldn't successfully close above it. But Bitcoin will keep on trading, so we need to wait and see what happens. But Bitcoin is still trading below its 50 EMA. Going into the weekly time frame, you can see that we do have vector candles that are still yet to be met with the great old 8K projection that I'm waiting for Bitcoin to take. I've got myself a little alert right there. But once the market does decide to battle in and say, okay, let's go back to the upside, principally you would be waiting for interest to start coming in, which could scale Bitcoin to do this sort of behavior. By the time the market decides to roll higher, we will know exactly which projects are going to stand the test of time. So we know that Ethereum isn't going to have a problem when the market does decide, if it does continue to go down lower, we know Ethereum isn't going to be a problem because Ethereum is the blockchain. And that's where all the technology is. That's where all these developers, all these other companies that are involved in the cryptocurrency game and all the partnerships that they're making, they're all on the Ethereum blockchain. I mean, if Ethereum were to collapse and completely just wipe off the board of crypto, we've got ourselves a situation. At least we can go to Forex. But on the assumption that they actually base out and recover this green vector candle, and you've got a $700 Ethereum and the market decides to turn, Ethereum would be the basis of whatever other projects that you're getting involved in. So if your project that you're getting involved in is showing interest by the masses, naturally, Ethereum is going to have that replication and it's going to go up as well. You see, that's when you go over to Dogecoin. Now, Dogecoin is a meme coin, and I'll always said it. If you've got the backing of the masses, any coin can go to any price. You hear about many people talking that it's impossible for XRP to go to $10,500 a coin. Well, listen, if the money is there, it will go there if it needs to go there. Cryptocurrency went to 3 trillion. Don't go on like there's not enough money around, because there is. Look at the bonds market. That's over $100 trillion. So we don't have the problem of liquidity. It's just whether people are going to be invested in the project or not. Now, Dogecoin, at the height of its success, made a nice move to the $70 mark, made a 70 cents mark, made a lot of money for a lot of people. Comes straight back down and recovers near enough all the vectors, with the potential for another recovery down at 0.016. Once the market decides to get back into the swing of things, we would anticipate specific levels like this zone to be recovered. Now, not bad if Dogecoin can get back up to 30 cents. Now, don't make the mistake. Dogecoin is the kind of coin where if someone says something about it, the masses all rush in and start picking it up. And this is the thing about altcoins. They are prone to wild movements. So you've got to be very careful with the ones that you get involved in. You want to get involved in coins that have got good market cap. Look, Dogecoin's market cap is nearly $9.5 billion. That's a good coin to be invested in because there is money behind it. Whether it's going up or down, it's a different story. But as long as money is there, you're not going to get shaken out of any trades due to wicks. Now, wicks are these spiky things. Now, remember, this is the weekly time frame, so it takes a while for it to form. Okay? Crow. Crow as a project. I mean, Crypto.com. This is the native coin. They've taken over the Staples Center. Now, we do have a lot of speculation behind Crow. We've also got the story of Binance as well. You know, do they have the reserves in place? Now, the fact that this company has been challenged, or when the audits were done, they said it were all over the place, it's not doing bad given it's still trading at $258 a coin. But remember, Binance has a utility. It's part of a DeFi network. So you can go on to various platforms that are supported by the Binance Smart Chain, and you can start getting involved in DeFi projects where you stake liquidity in return for a coin and more liquidity. You pretty much become your own banker. Good old ADA. Now, ADA's always up for scrutiny, okay? People like it, they hate it. It's like Marmite. Now, once ADA starts to pick up its traction, and as long as the developers are still committed to making sure that ADA is going to be a super coin, once ADA starts stabling out and the market turns, you can expect it to start making some moves back up. Remember, we're talking into the future here. We're on the basis that as long as the market bottoms out and then things start to continue up, the only projects that are going to be able to withstand the test of time are the ones that still got the developers, are still showing the interest, still got high market caps during times in the marketplace when naturally you'd expect them to be, you'd expect the coin to disappear. Alchemy Pay. This is the one that we spoke about earlier on. This is a payment system. Okay? Now, once this company starts getting through whatever it needs to do in regards to its development as a payment system, naturally, when the market starts to turn up, you're going to start seeing coins like this turn up. Remember, Bitcoin was at this price once upon a time. Algo, another payment coin. In its hey, made its way up towards $3.48, came all the way back down to only come back into it again, narrowly missing that 48 mark. Now it's trading at 0.18 cents. Does that mean you don't stay invested in Algo? Does that mean you completely get rid of it? Well, all you need to do is just go and look at what Algo is doing. From a market cap perspective, it's got $1,307,062. Not bad. We've got a few people holding it on watch lists. So 619,000 watch lists have got this coin on them. People talk about it. It's got 262,000 followers. So you can get the idea of what to expect from Algo. Going into their website, you can see bright as day. They've got the foundation, the world's most green, decentralized blockchain ecosystem. They give you good statistics. Go to the developers section. Check out what the guys are doing. Are they taking the time and effort to make the masses educated about Algorand? The more people that are involved in Algo, the more it's going to be able to have lots of people thinking about it, working on it, developers. It's only going to improve the utility of the coin. This is the route that you want to be going down when you're looking for coins. So that when the marketplace does decide to turn, you've got yourself projects that have got developers backing it, you've got liquidity there, and then once the market starts to change its narrative, everything would then look to move up. So when you do go to get invested in crypto projects, remember in the back of your mind that you are dealing with payment. Bitcoin was designed for an alternative way to receive payment. Now, I'm not saying don't get involved in NFTs or gaming projects. These are just the sidelines of what cryptocurrency is about. You've also got DeFi. That's another element to cryptocurrency. But the main thing for crypto is all about payments. So naturally, you want to gear yourself to projects in 2023 that involve payments. That can be XRP, that can be Bitcoin, that can also be Alchemy Pay. And there are also other companies that are trying to do the same thing. Go onto their website, have a look at how they've built the website. Are the developers actively working? What's the roadmap looking like? Is it looking like they're trying to complete the stages? On social media, are they actively telling you about the developments of the company? Or are they just trying to get you to get the coin because they want to excite people about it to, in essence, create a pump and dump scenario? Because it wouldn't be the first time. Mad love and respect, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this video has served its purpose. Be sure to like and subscribe. That does finalize this 3-video series, and I'll be checking in with you all next week. Peace.